The Adventures of Victor and Ellie, Book 3. Victor and Ellie are terriers, and they have been best friends since they first met at the local park. Their humans had taken them for a walk when they met. Both dogs started playing and running around in circles chasing each other. Their humans started chatting, and so the friendships all began. Victor and Ellie would see each other most days, either in the park or on the beach. They decided that they should have adventures whenever they could. Although sometimes they just liked to play or run or chase a ball and play fetch. Their third adventure started one afternoon when Victor and Ellie met in the park. They thought it would be like any other day. They would see their other dog friends, would run around with them and play. It wasn't until Victor and Ellie walked along to meet their friends that they realised something was different. Instead of being let off their lead straight away, their humans made them walk all the way into the park without releasing them. Victor and Ellie looked at each other, and Ellie said, "Victor, what's going on? Why are we still on our leads?" "I don't know, Ellie," said Victor. "It is very odd that we haven't done anything wrong, have we?" asked Victor. "Well," said Ellie, "I remember what happened the last time we came to the park. Our humans were not very happy that we didn't come back when they called us." "Oh, yes," said Victor. "I remember. We hid in the woods and giggled when they were trying to find us." "Yes, that's right," said Ellie. "And we met Lulu for the first time. I wonder if she will be here today," said Victor. Suddenly, Victor and Ellie's humans stopped walking and asked both dogs to sit down. Victor and Ellie did what they were told straight away. They noticed their humans getting something out of their bag, and they heard a sound that they knew. Victor and Ellie had heard this sound when they had met Lulu. Lulu wore 2 bells on her collar that made a jingling sound, loud enough to be heard from a long way away. As Victor and Ellie watched, they realised that they too were going to be given bells to wear on their collar. Oh no, said Victor. They are so loud. I can't wear these. They aren't that bad, said Ellie. I think that they look quite nice. Nice, said Victor. There's nothing nice about them. Victor and Ellie's bells sounded different from each other. Victor's bells sounded lower than Ellie's higher-pitched ones. Victor and Ellie were standing still, looking at each other, just as Lulu appeared. She ran towards them, calling out excitedly, "Oh, you have bells too! How fabulous!" "They are not fabulous," said a very grumpy Victor. "They are awful." "I like mine," said Ellie. "They are so shiny." "My bells sound different to yours," said Lulu. "That's so our humans can tell where each of us is by the different sound the bells make." Our humans are quite clever sometimes, you know. "What do I have to do to get rid of these things?" asked Victor. "I don't know," said Lulu. "I've never ever tried. You will get used to them in time." "Come on, you two," said Lulu. "We might as well make the most of it. Let's go into the woods again." With that, the three dogs ran off together. Lulu and Ellie ran ahead of Victor, who was now plodding along behind them. The faster he ran, the louder his bells were, so he thought it better to walk. As he was plodding along, one of Victor's friends ran over to him to say hello. She was called Lady. Lady had learned a long time ago how to behave so that she didn't have to wear the bells or even walk on a lead. She was a very wise and clever dog. "Oh dear," said Lady, shaking her head. "You have bells now, Victor. You know what you must do, don't you?" "No, I don't know what to do. Tell me how to get them taken off of my collar, please," said Victor. "It is very simple, but also very difficult," said Lady. "Tell me, please," begged Victor. "You must come back when you're called," said Lady. "Is that it?" said Victor. "Yes," said Lady, "but you have to do it every time you are called, even when you are having fun." "Oh, that is difficult," said Victor. "It's the only way," said Lady. "It will take time, but you can do it if you really want to, Victor." "Thank you, Lady. I will try, starting right now, said Victor. Victor could hear the humans calling in the distance. Instead of following Ellie and Lulu to the woods, he turned around and said goodbye to Lady and ran as fast as he could back to his humans. Victor was greeted by his humans' happy, smiling face and a handful of tasty treats. All of the humans made a real fuss of him and told him what a good dog he was. This is great, thought Victor. Being good isn't so difficult after all. And if I keep doing this, it won't be long until my bells will be gone. Meanwhile, Ellie and Lulu's humans were still calling to them. They knew Ellie and Lulu were in the woods, as they could hear their bells tinkling in the distance. It wasn't long before Ellie and Lulu were found and marched back down the hill on leads. There were no smiling faces and treats waiting for them. Did you have fun, Ellie? Asked Victor. Not really, said Ellie. Our humans found us too quickly because of these bells. Oh, Ellie, said Victor, you are a silly sausage.